Do you know Skyblock? But what about Hypixel Skyblock? Well, it's the same as Vanilla Skyblock, but with more islands and mechanics. But do you know Stranded? It's the same as Hypixel Skyblock, but with Vanilla Skyblock and Hypixel's new mechanics. This game mode is 3 years old now, and I wanted to become the number one in Hypixel Skyblock's hardest game mode. Stranded. Alright, so for this kind of goal, it's quite easy, right? Since we only did one thing. Time. But wait, who was first? Let's just see. Let me tell you about Lascivii. This guy is completely insane. He's going for fully maxed stranded profile. I mean, let's take a look at his profile. He's stranded, he has all his skills maxed. He has, like, stuff that you don't even have on normal profile. 500 magical power on stranded, almost every obtainable pet on stranded level 100. And look at this, look at these slayers, 10 million rev XP on stranded. And level 9 E-Man. I don't even have that on the normal profile, like what the fuck? I bet you don't even have 30 million shots. He even had time to do some videos that you guys have seen in the past years, probably. But as his project went, he had health issues and lost all motivation in the process. As for me, I grinded every day, but not try hard. Just casual playing with friends, and yeah, as everyone does. I kept doing this for months, and when a proper leaderboard came out, I was almost in the top 10, as playing a few hours a day consistently would make me grind efficiently. I graduated from high school, and my studies were becoming too time consuming. I tried to keep my spawn as good as I can, but it was barely enough to keep up with the new updates. I was tens of levels away from number one, which was just a pious hope at this point. But after 2 years of cries and tears, not ask why, I had time. My XP started skyrocketing. I was putting hours upon hours on end, with all the frustration I had accumulated. School, I don't know that anymore. Grass, what even is that? But even with that, after a few months, it all came down to this. Patuator and Loidza. These guys were tough. Loidza is considered the god of Stranded in the community. He makes all the designs, find all the bugs to report them, and every design I ever used was his originally. Just to make you understand, I spent 2 months straight cutting trees just to get ahead of this guy. 2 months of doing that. And even after all of this, Patuator was the final boss. I was already out of motivation at that point, and I decided to stop for number 2 as soon as I passed Loidza, since Pat had a huge lead, and even if I grinded for years, it wouldn't be enough to catch up. Since this guy was putting so much time into this game, he was grinding things with mechanics that I didn't know about yet. But as time passed, I eventually gained more XP than him every day. It was doable maybe after all. Probably in, I don't know, a few months, few years maybe. At this point of the game, gaining an entire level was a nightmare. Killing 3000 ghasts, for example, well, that gives 20 XP. And it takes 100 for an entire level. And at that time, Loidza said that if the XP worked the same way as it did on normal fries, so on Hypixel, when reaching 600,000 water, which you can run there was a huge XP bump you will get when reaching this milestone. No one believed or even cared about it, since that much powder was unthinkable at the time. Pat probably had around 300,000 at the time, and me, who farmed the most on Stranded on the garden, with help of a friend, we only had a whopping 350,000. But I remembered it, just in case. After a few months, I decided to push for number one, as a final shot, but what was my dream for years at this point. Even with a few levels to go, I know how to trick up my sleeve. I maxed everything I could, almost everything. Endermans? Done. Farming 200 millions of every crops that exists on Minecraft? Done. Blaze? Well, Patuator hasn't maxed that yet, let's forget about that. was gaining XP with never seen before rates at this level at the time. But every time he would just spend some spare money he had to get some XP, which is something he can do on this game. Spending all his money going broke, but keeping his spot and probably pride. I had to catch him off guard. I got close to 599,000 powder and kept easy XP to claim at the last moment. And after a few desperate attempts, I ended up doing it. It was GG, time to celebrate. Even with 1 XP in front of him, he let me celebrate for a week until reclaiming his spot with the same strat I abused. Cause yes, unlike other rivals, we are friendly to each other. I wouldn't even be close to where I am today without Patuator and his mechanics, and Loidza's help too. The stranded community is already so small, so in-game players are rare, if not extinct nowadays. I kept grinding XP the normal way, and I eventually got the number 1 spot back, once and hopefully for all. Now I can log on, play as I did every day for the past years, and contemplate this achievement whenever I want. And just to make sure I didn't lose the spot, I make sure to grind whatever Pat is grinding. Whenever he's doing blazes, I'm doing it too. It's that simple. If you don't want to waste time or be paranoid about losing your spot, just do whatever the guy behind you is doing. It will always work. And yeah, I think that's all. I tried to keep it as short as possible and comprehensive for everyone that doesn't play Stranded or Skyblock. Hopefully you liked it and didn't blow your eyes with my scuffed editing. Now, please create a Stranded profile and harass the admins to make an update. I want to do something else than killing blazes.